What up, Civil Fun Force? Good Captain, good Gamesta, and we got some anime heroes. Tony Choppa, and I'm super excited about this figure. Grabbed it on Amazon Prime Day sale for like $9, and totally worth. As you guys know, I have the Tamashii Nations Imagination Works Luffy, the best Luffy. I gotta do a follow-up video on that, guys. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, I want to get a few more of his crew. Chopper's one of my favorite characters, and although I would probably prefer the top hat version, this newer one, totally cool. It also matches with, obviously, the newer Luffy that I have. And honestly, like, comparing this to the Figuarts, you know, and just any other versions, like, I don't know if Variable Action Heroes has one, but I mean, this is pretty much one of the best you can get, especially at the price. I would just get this over Figuarts because, again, way less in price, and there's really not much you need to do as far as like articulation. I think the Figuarts does have like an extra 2 faces, but you know, this is fine. It has the same smiling face. The star eyes are important. Same thing with the happy face, and of course the angry face. I think the only one this is missing that the Figuarts have is like maybe one of the crying faces and stuff like that. But either way, and here's the back. So I do have the original Luffy. This is the first one I got when I first started getting back into action figures for anime specifically. And just, you know, this is still a decent Luffy as far as like having a younger version. But really, I think the standout is this Chopper here. Shanks is kind of cool. Don't know if I'll be getting him though. And the other 3 are also really nice. I think that the Zoro and the Ace are probably their best bet. I think the Sanji looks a little bit off, maybe. But I mean, I think you can't really go wrong with all of these, especially if you want to get budget costed, you know, one-piece figures. But let's go ahead and just get into this now. And nothing else really on the box. I'm just gonna get through this really quick. I'm not gonna keep this box or anything, but let's see what we got here. And oh, whoops. Wow, cool, nice, and comes with a stand. So this actually comes with a lot more than I thought. I'm gonna damage his cute little paws. Oh, you know what? I was like, this is a tricky figure to get out because they have them rubber banded in here. Let's see if I can break one of these off. There you go. Nice. All right. Man, this thing is pretty. Dude, the head is like very substantial. It's quite heavy, actually. But yeah, he has little ball joints on his legs. No pegs. These little hooves. I'm sure these can move, right? Like this twisted down. This twisted down. And I think the only other version, or the other advantage, the main advantage to the Figuarts is you can take off the hat and just have him with his like normal reindeer head, his clean reindeer head. But again, this is perfect. You know, you don't really see him too much without the hat. You know, it's still a nice feature to have, but again, I wouldn't really need to go all the way and spend that much money. So great value option. If you really like Chopper, maybe you know, just want to get all the Figuarts versions. I still say, you know, not a bad figure to get. You know, obviously if I was rich or if it was a good price, I wouldn't, you know, mind picking it up. But this will make do for sure. And you still can change the faces. So let's take a look at how that happens here. I think we just, yeah, by the chin's a good place to do so. So I just kind of put a little bit of pressure. And I'm just going to kind of wiggle it off now because it's still pretty secure. But, oh, there we go. And then just push a little bit off on the sides. And I think we pretty much have it. A little bit more, maybe. Do you have to bring it down or anything? Oh, you do. You got to bring it down just a tad. But there you go. That's the face. And I'll probably keep it as a smiley face of this one. But, you know, then we would just like pop this one in here. So I guess the best way would be the same thing. Place it under first. Yeah, and then you would like fit it in and then just push it, I believe. Yeah, and then you can, I guess, oh, you got to move this rubber here a little bit too. That's kind of funny. But I'm going to just want to show you guys that, but I am going to keep this face on for now. Let's also take a look at the backpack. So this here Perfect. Yeah, that's his trademark little bandage thing. Although mine is a little bit, didn't realize that. Mine's a little bit damaged. What can you see here? So I don't know, maybe I'll switch it out or something like that. Maybe exchange it, but it's fine. It's kind of like, wear and tear, battle damage. Give him some character. And then, a little stand here. So I don't know how easy it's going to be for him to stand. I guess it is. Oh, it's not bad. See, guys, there you go. It's not bad because, his feet are fairly flat, but I know that might be tricky because his hat is heavy. But just in case, they give you this here, so you can still, if you need to, looks like you can lock his feet in there, and that makes it like way easier. So that's nice. I guess I'll just keep it on for now, so we don't lose it as well. But it's not 100%. You can basically give him a little bit more forward of a tilt, since this is back. If you put it too back now, then it'll fall over still there. But yeah, it gives you a little bit more options for the posing. And then lastly, let's quickly take a look here. This is kind of cool too. They give you 4 different arms. I think this is a lot. Like I said, this almost pretty much feels like a Figuarts. So I guess you just pop them in and out like that. Maybe warm it up in a little bit hot water if you're not sure if it's a little bit stiff. But I guess it's interesting because why do they give you the small ones? Oh, is it? Well, you can't really turn them into like a full-on reindeer because these are all small. Whereas, like you could see, his normal hooves here are pretty large. So let's see if there's anything on that here in the back. Don't really. Let's take a look at the instructions. So, and I might as well just hold on to this. But right, left, left, one. Oh, funny. Nice. You can make him do like the little side posing. I'm not sure. I guess there are some differences in the anime where he looks like a little bit more, like smaller with the arm, I guess. But that's funny. That's what these two let you do. Let you do that kind of like wavy dance he does, or maybe when he hides behind something, when he gets embarrassed. So awesome. All right. Well, there you guys go. You have those options there. And again, you would just. I'll do one for you guys here. Yep. Just pop it off. Wasn't too bad. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice. Now we just pop it back on. Hopefully not as hard as it seems. Except for the fact that this kind of gets in the way. Did that go in all the way? Not yet. Okay. So I was thinking it was gonna snap or something like a pop, but it just kind of finagles its way in. Yeah. I think I could probably still put it in a little bit more. So a little bit tricky. There you go. But I guess you could probably also turn the head like this. But yeah, this would have been better. So, you can just, yeah, there you go. Go like this. So that way you don't have your finger blocked by all of that right there. So awesome. Last thing, let's just put on his little backpack. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just usually with this type of stuff, you swing the arms back. I have to put a little bit of a pull here. I don't want to. There you go. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. But then that makes me wonder. Oh, okay. So obviously we'll just have to like go like this and then pop it in. But let's do that. Let's do it this way. With the face like that. Now we can put this in here. There you go. Sweet. All done. But you know what? Just to finish this off for you guys. Now it's a little tricky. You got to move this little thing around. Let's put his normal face back on for now. Let's keep him in the default. And yeah, you can't really tilt the head so much. So there you go. That wasn't so bad though. You just got to kind of push it in and it kind of just snaps into place. But there it is. Super nice. All put together. And again, just looks amazing. Super duper amazing. And again, I like how they gave us a couple of different features there for the wavy arms. And you get, I think, the 4 basic and 4 most important faces that you see with him. And that's a lot considering how, these other figures didn't really come with any accessories. The Luffy only came with 2 hands, I think. And at least Zoro came with like 3 different swords. But you know, this is like almost like figure arts level, which is interesting. I guess if it was such a small toy, they know they couldn't have sold it for more in terms of the other price points for these guys. So there you go. It's a win-win, guys. All right, let me know in the comments what you think below. Do you guys like Chopper? Have you picked this one up yet? And don't forget, keep your faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. We'll be coming back at you. Peace.